If you're in medical billing, you know things are changing, and they're changing fast. Technology isn't just some tool we use anymore. It's become the entire battlefield. So let's jump right in and take a look at what the future holds.
And this quote from the Vinale Group, it just hits the nail on the head. Payers, the insurance companies, they're rolling out some seriously advanced AI to scan every single claim. And this isn't some far-off future thing. This is happening right now. It's a full-on technological arms race. And honestly, most providers are finding it tough to keep up.
Just how intense is this arms race? Well, this number says it all. The average claim denial rate has shot up to a whopping 11.8%. And guess what? It's still climbing. Now, that's not just a number on a slide. For you, that's real money lost, that's hours of your time wasted, and it is a massive, massive headache.
Which brings us to what a lot of people are starting to call the 2026 denial crisis. We're past the point of this being about a few isolated mistakes. This is a systemic pressure cooker that's putting the financial health of medical practices everywhere at risk.
And let's talk about the cost of that pressure. It costs, on average, $25 just to rework a single denied claim. Now, that might not sound like a huge number at first, but you multiply that by the hundreds or even thousands of claims you deal with every month, and suddenly you're looking at a serious financial drain.
And it's not just about the money, is it? It's about your time. According to the American Medical Association, doctors and their staff are spending an average of 13 hours per week just on prior authorizations. Think about that. That's almost 2 full workdays gone, wasted on paperwork before a patient can even get the care they need.
And all that time adds up. It has a real human cost. A recent study found that an incredible 70% of physicians say they work even when they're on vacation. I mean, can you believe that? The burnout is real because the administrative work, it just never, ever stops.
This has actually been given a name. It's called the 1.2 FTE problem. It's this idea that you're hired for one full-time job, but in reality, you're working a whole second invisible shift just doing administrative stuff. This isn't about you not managing your time well, it's a systemic issue, and it's what's driving everybody to the brink.
Okay, so that's the bad news. But here's where the script completely flips. The very same technology that's causing all this chaos, it's also giving us the tools we need to fight back. So, it's time to meet your new AI co-pilot.
Just look at this breakdown. It's a total revolution. On the left, you've got all the manual stuff that drives us crazy, right? The endless claim scrubbing, the payment posting, trying to figure out why something was denied. But on the right, that's the game changer. We're talking AI that analyzes claims before you send them, robots that post the payments for you, and AI that finds the root cause of your denials automatically.
Let me give you a perfect example. Appeal letters. You know the drill, right? It can take hours of digging through dense policy documents. But look at this new workflow. The AI figures out why the claim was denied. Then it drafts a professional appeal letter, and it even cites the payer's own policies. And then, this is the key part, it hands it over to you, the human expert, to review and send. What used to take hours now takes minutes. This isn't about replacing you, it's about making you a superhero. You can almost think of these tools as your own personal AI shield. They're proactively defending your revenue. The AI scrubs claims to catch mistakes before they become denials. It maps out your denial patterns so you can fix the root of the problem, and it's constantly checking eligibility in real time. It's all about stopping problems before they even start.
So AI is what we have right now to fight today's battles. But what about the problems that are so massive, so complex, that even our best AI struggles? Well, for that, we need to take an even bigger leap into the wild world of quantum computing.
Okay, stay with me here, because quantum can sound super intimidating, but the basic idea is actually pretty cool. You know how a normal computer bit is like a light switch? It's either on or off, 0 or 1. That's it. A quantum bit, or a qubit, is more like a spinning coin. While it's spinning, before it lands, it's kind of both heads and tails at the exact same time. And that one little difference, well, it changes everything.
And that spinning coin state has a name: superposition. Because a qubit can exist in all these states at once, a quantum computer can explore millions of possibilities simultaneously. It's not checking them one by one. It's like being able to walk down every single path in a giant maze at the exact same time. It's a massive, massive shortcut.
And here's what that shortcut looks like in the real world. Imagine you have to find one single fraudulent claim mixed in with a million legit ones. A normal computer has to go through them one by one by one. A quantum computer can find it exponentially faster. The more data you're sifting through, the bigger its advantage gets. It's not just a little faster, it's a whole different league.
So what does all that speed actually get you? Well, look at this. These are some projections from early research. Fraud detection accuracy could jump from 75% all the way to 90%. And the time it takes to do a really deep, complex analysis of your coding, it drops from 2 hours down to just 30 minutes. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is where our industry is headed.
So the big question is, what does all of this, the AI copilots, this huge quantum leap, what does it all actually mean for you, for your career? Well, that brings us to Billing's next frontier.
Your job isn't going away. It's evolving. It's getting an upgrade. You're shifting from being a task doer to a true strategist. You'll be the data strategist who can make sense of the incredible trends these new systems uncover. You'll be the tech integrator who manages how the AI and the human teams work together. And you'll become the optimization expert, using all these new insights to make the whole revenue cycle work perfectly.
Look, this technology is going to eliminate the most boring, tedious, and repetitive parts of our jobs. So the real question isn't, am I going to be replaced by a robot? The real question is this: when all the busy work is finally gone, what will you build?